And here we go. Hey, everybody, how's it going today? Hope you are having a fantastic day. Today, we are going to be ripping into a couple of different sets for PWHL. We've got the 2024 packs and the 24-25 packs. These are the original ones that came out last year. We've got 5 packs we're going to rip into, and then we're going to check out the brand new ones with 2 packs of these. Both of them are very similar in quantities. They both have 70 cards in the set. 20 of them are Young Guns. 50 of them are, sorry, 20 of them Young Guns, 50 of them are regular base. I'm going to be honest with you. After all the expansion and the free trades and people going from teams to teams, I have completely lost track of which players are on which teams for this set here. So I'm going to kind of be playing dumb here and just going to name the players. I'm not going to make any statements as to who they got traded to or who they've moved to because I haven't kept track of it and I don't want to sound stupid. I'm just going to call out the names and then maybe I'll put a header at the bottom after just saying if they've been traded to a new team or not, just to kind of keep us updated because I have not followed along with all the news. It's been crazy with the 2 new teams in Seattle and Vancouver and the amount of bodies that have changed. It's made it really hard to keep track of. So let's get going with the original set here. These ones are collector's items already and they're quite expensive to get. And oh my goodness, we are going to start off with probably my favorite player in the entire league, Renata Fast with Toronto. A great playmaker on defense and a great assist getter. Oh my God, that's the one I wanted the most anyway. I guess the big one to get for the young guns in the new set would be what's her name, Sarah Fillier for New York because she was the #1 draft pick, and Taylor Heisey was the draft pick #1 in the previous year. But in terms of my favorite player, that would be my favorite defenseman. Probably my favorite forward would be Natalie Spooner. Let's see if we hit Natalie Spooner too. That would be kind of cool. Lee Stecklin for Minnesota. The second one, Maddie Rooney, great goalie for Minnesota. Also, we're getting some really good names here just to start things off with. Kaylee Flanagan in Toronto, and we've got another base card here of Abby Rope. And I'm trying to get this into focus here. There we go. Can you see that okay? Right at the bottom here, it says New York, but I just want to make sure you guys can see it on your film there. And Ella Shelton with the young gun for New York. Nice. She's a great player also. So we're really off to a very good start here because those are some good name players. Now, mind you, there's not that many players to choose from in these sets anyway, but those are some of the best ones right off the bat that I like at least. So let's see who else we can get in here. Of course, we want to get Marie-Philippe Poulin if possible. I'd like to get Daryl Watts. That would be cool. A couple of goalies in here that I really like too. So let's see if we can pull off. And Renee Desbiens. Okay, Jill Saulnier. If I say any of the names wrong, I apologize. There's Jill Saulnier from looks like New York. There we go in focus. Rebecca Leslie, Toronto. Claire Dalton, Montreal. Michaela Cava, Minnesota. Anka Shiga. This girl, boy, she got injured in the Worlds, and she is an amazing player. But I don't know if she's going to be playing this year because she had a serious injury. But she's really talented for Ottawa. And oh my goodness, speaking of good goalies, Emrance Mashmeyer with the deluxe. That's number to 250. There we go. Can you see that clearly? There's the numbering on it. Emrance Mashmeyer, Ottawa, fantastic goalie. What a competitor she is. Great hit. 2 great hits right off the bat here. Oops, I went to the wrong pile. Let's make sure I hit the right pile here. I was going to open up the new set. Let me know in the comments if you have a favorite player or even a favorite team so far in the PWHL because it's still a fairly new league. It's only had 2 full seasons, so people are still getting used to it. There's another fantastic name, Teresa Vanisova. She is fantastic. She's a quite a good goal scorer in the league. I think she was in the top two or three of the league in goal scoring last year. I'll put it at the bottom just to confirm that. Sophia Kunin, Samantha Kogan. I should be saying the names just right. Toronto and Minnesota. Chloe O'Rourke. Sorry if I said that wrong. For New York. Teresa, I don't know if I say this right. Schafzal. I hope I said that right for Boston. And Emily Clark, not bad at all. The young gun for Ottawa, another good one there. So again, it's not a huge list because there's only 70 players and only 20 young guns, but we're hitting some good ones here so far. We haven't hit like the top name players in all the categories, but I mean, Renata Fast for me is a top player, so I'll take that any day. She was, by the way, Renata Fast led the league in assists this past season, so she's really good. Abby Levy for New York, another New York player with Madison Packer, and Renata Fast again. Nice. We are going to be getting possible doubles here because I just bought 5 random packs. They're not all from the same box. But if I'm going to get a double of somebody, it might as well be Renata Fast. That's my favorite, so I'm quite happy. Lee Stecklin again. We got them both together. And Maddie Rooney again. So 3 doubles in a row. But we do have a portrait. Oh, get out of here. Renata Fast. Go figure for Toronto. And we got Renata Fast PWJ. This is like they catered these cards just towards me and said, hey, let's give him his favorite player twice. And then a UD portrait on top of that. Fantastic. All right, we're down to our last pack. Now, of course, for the sake of you guys watching this, let's hope we can not get any more doubles so you can see more players here. And let's hope we can get a decent young gun. Let's get the wrapper out of the way for this last pack. And, okay, Natalie Bookbinder, great player from Minnesota. Hannah Miller for Toronto, another fantastic player. So many good players in this league. Elizabeth Jaguar, New York. Anita Terjalova, Ottawa. Jamie Lee Rattray, beautiful Boston Bruins. That's a keeper there. And our final young gun from this one here is Get Out of Town. Get Out of Town. What did I say at the beginning of this video? I said my favorite defenseman is Renata Fast, and my favorite forward is Natalie Spooner. And we got Natalie Spooner. Not only do we get Natalie Spooner on the Young Guns, we got her on a deluxe Young Gun. This is fantastic. That's amazing. And for those of you who don't follow my channel, I actually met Natalie Spooner earlier this year, got her autograph. She's such a nice lady. And I'll post a picture down at the bottom on one of these sides here just to show you the card I got of her and a picture of her. But that's about as good as it gets for me. Young Gun Deluxe Natalie Spooner. Fantastic. Okay, so let's put that aside there. So actually, I'll just show you the hits really fast here. So we got portrait of Fast, Emily Clark on the Young Guns. That's amazing. A deluxe for Emrance Mashmeyer to 250 for Ottawa. Great goalie. Ella Shelton, defenseman for New York. And Natalie Spooner with the deluxe Young Gun. That is absolute fire. I'm so happy with that one there. And if any of these players have been moved to any teams and I didn't know about it, I will mark it at the bottom there just to let you guys know. Because like I said, I haven't kept up with all the free agency and trades and expansion draft stuff. Let's move on to the new set here. This is the 2024-25 set. Again, 70 cards in the set. 20 Young Guns. Or the big Young Gun will probably still be, what's her name? Sarah Fillier, if they say that. There's a couple of new inserts in this set, but overall it's pretty much similar to the other one with the Young Guns, the UD portraits. I think there's one new insert in here. And the other big thing is on this one, you can see the name of the team. Fantastic. Because the other cards, there was no official, let me just grab an old card here. There was no official name before, so you would only see Minnesota, PWHL. But now you can actually see, it'll say the Charge, which is their nickname. And of course, that's Ottawa. And it's Emrance Mashmeyer again, who we just hit earlier. Chloe O'Rourke for the Sirens. It's so cool to say their last name. There we go. There we go. Marie-Philippe Pwhl, the top goal scorer in the league last season with 19 goals and just an absolute legend for Montreal. We hit a good one there. Fantastic. All right, let's put that aside. Claire Dalton next for the Victoire, also Montreal. Blair Turnbull for the Toronto Scepters. As you can see, he's got the captaincy on there. And coming up next is the new UD portraits, a little bit more similar to the NHL style ones here. And we're going to get, oh yes, look at this. Let me bring the name closer here for you. Kendall Coyne Schofield, the feisty captain of Minnesota, the Frost. Fantastic. Woohoo! We are hitting gold here. Gold. If you follow women's hockey and you've been watching all the games, you know she is a fantastic player indeed. Okay, last pack here. Hope you're enjoying this. I hope you're recognizing some of the names, and if you don't, maybe this will help you learn some of them before the season starts. All right, next, Alita Mueller, another fantastic girl for the Boston Fleet. Jocelyn Larocque Scepters. And, oops, focus that one. That was Zumwinkle. Grace Zumwinkle, kind of hard to read the cards there with the glow on them. For the Frost, very good player. Susan Tapney, all right, Boston Fleet. There's like no bad players in here, man. Mika Zandiehart, the Sirens, another great player, captain of the team. And finally, okay, let's not ruin this here. Well, it's another captain, Kendall Coyne Schofield, another deluxe. Fantastic. We're going to end it off with a 250, number 2 of 250 for Kendall Coyne Schofield. That is great. So we only opened up 2 packs, so there's only 2 major hits here. Kendall Coyne, Captain of the Frost, and then Kendall Coyne Schofield with the UD portrait. So she was the hit of the new set, and of course Renata Fast was the hit of the old set because we got her base card and the UD portrait for her also. This was really actually fun to open. I wish these cards were a little bit more affordable so that more people could buy them, because the new set, I believe, is like 350 Canadian, if I'm correct. The old set has skyrocketed up to something like 500 or 600 a box, which is just crazy. I got lucky and I bought a box for about 140 Canadian when it wasn't super big and stuff, and I just kept the box aside. But if you buy one now, they're pretty expensive, unfortunately. So let me know what you think about the cards. Tell me which one was your favorite, and tell me if you bought some yourself and you have any. And this is definitely my favorite here, the Natalie Spooner. I'm really happy about that one there. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. We will catch you next time. See you later.